So वेलकम स्टूडेंट्स। इस क्वेश्चन में आपको दिया है A inverse is this matrix, then you are given 4 options. You are asked to check which of these options are right. ठीक है? So first option is that A is equal to 2. So we have to check whether that A is equal to 2 is right or wrong. So आपको but क्वेश्चन में A inverse दिया है. So A inverse का det निकालेंगे. So let us check whether this is true or wrong, true or false. So what is det of A inverse? Is nothing but 1 into 2 minus 0, 1 into 2 plus 1 into 0. So that is equal to 2. So A inverse का det हमको 2 आ रहा है. So अगर A inverse का det 2 है तो det of A कितना होगा? So we know that अगर A का det x है तो A इनवर्स का det 1 by x हो जाएगा. So det A is 1 by 2. So option 1 is wrong. So det A is not equal to 2, it is equal to 1 by 2. Then option B, A is non-singular. So singular non-singular का meaning क्या है? If det A is equal to 0, then it is called a singular matrix. Then A is called a singular matrix. Det A not equal to 0 है तो then it is called a non-singular matrix. So हमको आया था det A is half, hence det A is non-singular matrix is right. So option B is right. Next, you're being asked to calculate adjoint of A. So इसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे देखिए. A into adjoint of A by det A is equal to I, because adjoint of A by det A is nothing but A inverse. So A into adjoint of A by det A is equal to I. So this implies A by det A into adjoint of A is equal to I. See? So this implies दोनों तरफ मैं A inverse से मल्टीप्लाई करता हूं. So A inverse into A into adjoint of A is equal to det A times I. Sorry, det A times I into A inverse. Sorry, A inverse से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहा हूं. So det A into A inverse into I. So this implies A into A inverse will become I. So adjoint of A क्या होगा in terms of A inverse? This is det A times A inverse. Okay, A inverse into I is again A inverse. So det A times A inverse. That is equal to, what is det A? Half. So half times A inverse. So adjoint of A in this particular question is half times A inverse. इसका मतलब A inverse को half से multiply करना है. So you get half minus half 0, 0 minus 1 half, 0, 0 minus 1 by 2. So option C is also right. Okay, option C is also right. Now let us check whether option D is true or wrong, true or false. So A inverse का nature is given. You are being asked to check whether A is skew symmetric or not. So देखिए. So let us try to relate A and A inverse. Obviously, you can see that A inverse is not skew symmetric. But can I say that A is skew symmetric or not? So if A is skew symmetric, अगर fourth option सही है तो, if A is skew symmetric, then what? A transpose should be equal to minus A. This has to be satisfied. Now this implies, अब A inverse के बारे में analyze करेंगे. What is A inverse whole transpose? This is equal to A transpose whole inverse होगा from the properties of inverses. So this implies A inverse whole transpose is equal to A transpose whole inverse. But A is skew symmetric है तो A transpose is minus A. So minus A whole inverse होना चाहिए. What is minus A whole inverse? Adjoint of minus A by det of minus A. That is equal to, what is adjoint of minus A? हमको एक फॉर्मूला है, adjoint of KA is equal to k power n minus 1 times adjoint of A. So adjoint of k is k power n minus 1 times adjoint of A. So what is adjoint of minus A? Minus 1 whole power. N is the order. So here we are talking about 3 by 3 matrices. So power 2 times adjoint of A by det of minus A whole. What is det of minus A? हमको formula है det of k is k power n times det A. So you get minus 1 whole cube times det A. So ऊपर minus 1 whole square ये 1 हो गया. Minus 1 whole cube is minus 1. That is equal to minus of adjoint of A by det A. Minus of adjoint of A by det A. That is equal to, what is adjoint of A by det A? Which is A inverse. So minus of A inverse. So अगर A skew symmetric है तो A inverse whole transpose is minus A inverse. That is A inverse should also be skew symmetric. अगर A skew symmetric है तो A inverse भी skew symmetric होना पड़ेगा. But यहाँ clearly देख सकते हैं A inverse is not skew symmetric. Hence A is also not skew symmetric. So A भी गलत. So option B and C are the right options. Thank you.